from the Miami game. Stop taking me on this roller coaster, Jared Goff. Let me figure out who you're going to be so I can determine who's going to win this damn division, man.
I love a good number one wide receiver versus number one cornerback matchup, so I'm pumped for DeAndre Hopkins versus Stephon Gilmore. But I also want to see, are the Cardinals actually going to throw the ball to Hopkins in the first half? And can Gilmore and that New England secondary play to their talent level? Because they haven't been playing well in recent weeks. That's going to be the key to this game.
No game in Week 12 may have bigger implications, guys, on a division winner than Titans at Colts on Sunday. According to ESPN's Football Power Index, the Titans would actually have an 85% chance to win the AFC South with a win in Indy on Sunday. However, if the Colts get the win, their chance to win the division increases to 77%, showing just how crucial this game is in the race for the AFC South title. So, Marcus, a couple things to point out. DeForest Buckner will miss this week's game after testing positive for COVID-19. What do you think that loss does for this Colts team?
Oh, it's huge, L Boogie. Listen, this is a part of what the Colts are, right? The ability to rush you with 4 when you get in third and long passing situations to put pressure on Tannehill. But not only that, we all know you have to stop Derrick Henry for 4 quarters. Not the first 2.5 or 3, for 4 quarters before he takes advantage of you late in games, as we all talk about him getting stronger. So DeForest not being there. Danico Autry may not be playing as well, who I thought was the second best defensive lineman for the Indianapolis Colts and what they've been able to do. We understand what this Titans offense is predicated on. And as much as they love play action, and Ryan Tannehill, who I think is going to have to be the better player on the field in order for them to get this win, we know that Derrick Henry is going to continue to come. It's like water dripping on your forehead. Like, you know, at some point you're going to be able to swipe it, but when your arm get tired and you get done swiping it, it's going to start hitting you and tapping you. And all of the yards going to start stacking up late in the game. So I'm really concerned about the Colts not only being short of guys on defense, their best guys up front as far as that defensive line goes. Good luck, Eberflus, the D coordinator from the Colts, because that's 2 primetime players that they losing for an important game.
Marcus, what you mentioned sounds like just taking a shower, actually, just water dropping on your head. But one thing, too, guys, Danico Autry is confirmed to be out of this game, and so is Bobby Okriki. That from Frank Reich before our show. Mina, go ahead.
Well, Laura, Marcus exclusively takes baths, so he's just unfamiliar with what you described there. Bubble baths, to be clear, America. The Buckner injury is just enormous for me. It's so enormous that I actually changed my game pick approximately 30 seconds before the show started. I made a panic switch, and that's how much Buckner matters, not just to this defense. I think he is one of the quietly most underrated defensive linemen in the NFL. Watch a game, watch him. He might not get to the quarterback, but he getting double teamed like on every play. But in this particular game, because the Colts defense is so disciplined, they're kind of a throwback. Ryan and I talk about this all the time. They play more cover 2 than any defense in the NFL. They want to keep the ball in front of them. You beat them by going over the top. DeForest Buckner not being in this game, not being able to get pressure right on Ryan Tannehill, just makes it that much more likely he'll be able to throw some deep balls in this game, keep up with Phillip Rivers on the other side of the football. It's going to make it much closer and possibly tilt it for the Colts, or for the Titans rather.
Yeah, this helps the Titans so much, because go back to the first meeting between these 2 teams. It was ugly for the Titans, and it was ugly on every phase, offensively, defensively, especially special teams with punt blocks, with shanks, with missed field goals. And so they have to get right this game. It's easier to get right when there's a mountain of a man that was supposed to be rushing Ryan Tannehill, supposed to be stopping the run, and he's out. And then the next best player to him is out, and now another backer is out. This is a prime opportunity for the Titans to seize hold of the AFC South again, and they have to take advantage of it. They're going to have to hit some of those big plays, hoping that Matt Eberflus gets out of his comfort zone a little bit, gets out of that system, and has to try to create pressure a different way. And maybe you get over the top then. Maybe there's some big runs that pop because they aren't as strong up the middle. But for the Tennessee Titans, this is about being better in all 3 phases. Mike Vrabel getting this team to play the way that they were supposed to play the way that we expected them to. They get a big win last week against the Baltimore Ravens. This is just another opportunity, and these players being out really helps them.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys buy into this stuff, but I kind of do. Phillip Rivers is 9-2 in his career against the Titans. That includes the playoffs, so he likes playing the Titans. Let's take a look at our game picks. Mina mentioned it, okay? She actually changed her pick. So this pick is wrong, right, Mina? You're going with the Titans? Can I confirm that? Can I lock that in?
To our graphics department. I'm a coward.
So Ryan and Mina are now both on the Titans. Marcus and I sticking strong with those Colts right there. All right, let's get Field Yates back in with us again, this time with an injury update and some more. Let's start with the quarterback situation with the Jets. Field, what do we know about Sam Darnold?
Yeah, Laura, some good news, and the Jets could use it right now. Sam Darnold is expected to start on Sunday against the Dolphins, and it's been a long time since we've seen Sam on the field. And it's really the first time we've seen Sam Darnold on the field this Sunday with his top pass catchers available, Jamison Crowder and also Brashad Perriman. So perhaps a little bit of good news in an otherwise bad season for the Jets. And how about a guy who's incredibly tough? Lane Johnson for the Eagles. It said today he's out for the year, and he's got a good reason why. His ankle has basically collapsed, he has said. So obviously a guy who's been playing through a lot this year, and this is the kind of injury that at this point of the season you got to be looking towards 2021. And sorry, I got my dog here jumping into the shot right now. One more here, Laura, is Cody Ford for the Buffalo Bills, who actually got injured during practice this week. Not good news. He is out for the season, according to head coach Sean McDermott, much to the chagrin of Cisco, who was sitting here and nearly jumped on national television. Our apologies for that.
Cisco! Wait. All right, now you're talking about it. We got to see him. Get Cisco in the shot. Where you at,
Cisco,
man?
come here, buddy. Come here, bud. I think he's decided to make his way out of the shot.
Now he's shamed.
So I feel like this was his one moment to be great. Instead, he's back to being persuaded by having Bones upstairs with his grandmother.
Listen, Field, if he comes back, if Cisco, your dog, comes back, you just let us know. We'll pop you right up on camera just so we can see Cisco. One thing I wanted to add in here, guys, the NFL has just released that, obviously we told you at the top of the show, the Ravens-Steelers game moved to Tuesday. That's at 8 p.m. on NBC. This also means that the Ravens-Cowboys game, which was scheduled for December 3rd, is going to be moved to Monday, December 7th at 5 Eastern, that on Fox and NFL Network.